All right, guys, first up, Blossom Chukwujekwu's ex-wife, Maureen, talks about her crashed marriage. Maureen Esisi has revealed how she contemplated committing suicide after her marriage to actor Blossom Chukwujekwu ended. Now, she made this known via her YouTube channel, where she talked about how she managed to pull through thanks to a good friend. Take a look at the video.
Years ago, when I left my marriage, I left my marriage penniless. 2 years later, and I would tell you this for a fact, it was the best decision ever.
If you would recall, Blossom Chukwujekwu and Maureen Esisi made headlines back in September 2019 after it was reported that their almost 5 years marriage crashed. So I saw this video yesterday on Instagram, mixed reactions, but then again, I think that I get that a lot of people are saying that she's doing too much, she should calm down, you know, Blossom hasn't said anything at all, and whatnot. But then I would just say that they're two different people and people heal differently. Because I'm an advocate of like mental health and all that stuff, I feel like if that's her way of healing, that's perfectly fine. Some people want to talk while they're healing. Some people want to just express themselves. Some people just want to let it out. It doesn't mean that, you know, she wants to put Blossom in a different, like she wants to put it, like that, and also let's not forget that it was on our YouTube channel. For me, there are times where on my podcast I would break down and talk about stuff, and for me it was like an audio diary for me. So we heal differently, we deal with stuff differently.
I think I understand where you're coming from, and as you said, people heal differently. The only thing I have a problem with is the public space. Because, I mean, we saw this with Toke, we've seen this with DK as well. Toke came out to write a book. At the same time as, when you're healing, yes, you're going through a process, but you're talking about another human being. And you're also, what if he comes to her tomorrow? I haven't watched a full video and, you know, sues her to court for defamation of character. That can happen.
Because from that she was like,
that's the best decision ever.
Okay, so those are shots fired. That's the only thing you guys chose to remember.
No, I'm not telling you what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that, Arika, you said something very clearly. You said people heal differently. And I'm saying that that's very valid. That I don't have a problem with her talking about it. I feel like, as you said, some people, they talk about it, some people internalize it. And I don't even think internalizing is the best way to deal. My problem here is the public space. My issue here is she's coming out to the public to say X, Y, Z about her ex-husband.
She didn't direct one. If you listen to that thing very well and you watch it, she didn't direct it at Blossom. Like, wait, hold on. You don't see, there was no direct insult or whatever it is. It's a thing where I came out of my marriage feeling this way. For her to even talk about her wanting to commit suicide, that's vulnerability at its peak. So if you want to look away from her talking about wanting to take her life, her being penniless, her having to start from the scratch, and you just want to focus on the fact that she said, oh, 2 years after she's doing better, and it was the best decision she made, then there's a problem. It's like, for me, it's double standards because she's come out to express herself openly. You guys are...
Would you have the same energy if Blossom did the same thing?
Yes, that's his way of healing. She didn't come out to say... No, she didn't come out to say, Blossom and my husband, my ex-husband did this and did that. He's this kind of person. Is this... No. This is my process. This is what I've been through. And this whole journey, I've gone to a place of growth and healing. And I feel like, in all honesty, in retrospect, it was actually the best decision ever. So it's not a personal thing. It's just a thing where I'm coming out to say my story. If there was any part of that video where she had said something about, you know, and my ex-husband would be like this, and my ex-husband would do this, and my ex-husband would do that, then I can get that she's probably trying to attack him or, you know, take him down or whatever it is. But she's like, I am here. This is what I had to deal with. You know, it was hard, but looking back right now, it has actually helped me. And that's her journey, that's her growth, that's her process. And it's her healing.
Special shout out to our friend.
If Blossom wants to talk, nobody's holding Blossom's mouth.
No, Blossom has not even said anything since the divorce of
everything.
That's the way he's healing. Okay, nice one.
It doesn't mean that he's not...
Shout out to our friend that was there for her when the whole thing happened, that she didn't commit suicide, which is something, that there was somebody there for her.
And it takes a lot to come out and, you know, talk about your healing process. So yeah, kudos to her. My own is just don't drag anybody in the process. But she didn't drag anybody in this video. This is just her own process. And it's her YouTube channel. If you listen to my podcast, go hate me because me, I dey cry. And it doesn't mean I'm looking for attention or something. That was just my own audio diary. Do you understand? So that's my opinion anyway.
Okay, loading.
OJ, if you move anyhow, I'll go do video for you.
Oh, next news.
2 years later.
Hey.